Hi, this is Rich Burgeon for another edition of Virtual VetNet. I'm here today with Mark Eggleston from Southco. Mark, glad to have you with us.
Great to be here.
Really appreciate you coming down and taking some time to talk to our veterans about Southco. So can you give us a little heads up about Southco, where they're located, what they do, that kind of a thing?
Sure. Southco is a global manufacturer of access hardware and solutions. So what does that mean? Anything that you reach to get in and out of, open and close, that's what we do. So we're on virtually everything that gets made in terms of cars, trucks, buses, boats, industrial equipment. That's the space that we operate in. Southco is a global manufacturing company, so we have factories all over the world. Our global headquarters is in Concordville, PA, which is about a half hour south of Philly. Our European headquarters are located in Worcester in the UK, and our Asian headquarters are based in Hong Kong. So we've got roughly 18 manufacturing facilities around the world, 4 in the Americas, several in Europe, and several in Asia. And Southco has over 50,000 key customers. We have over 150,000 different products. So offer the broadest range of products in the space that we operate of any company globally.
Terrific. And you have a local component as well.
Yeah, so our key manufacturing facility here locally is in Honeyway Falls, New York, which is about a 20-minute drive south of the city. That factory, we have about 330 people right now, and we do a variety of processes there. So from a manufacturing standpoint, we do metal stamping, zinc die casting, metal turning, both multiple spindle and CNC. We do powder coating, assembly. We're a very vertically integrated company, which is important as well, meaning we don't source a lot of things. We do it ourselves. So of all the products we make in Honeyway Falls, the only thing that we don't do internally is heat treat and plating, but all the other processes are done by ourselves, which is great because it provides people with a really significant opportunity to develop and grow.
Super. So Honeyway Falls is a little bit from Rochester. It's not on a bus line, unfortunately. However, we are more than happy to make sure that the folks that are in that general region get the information they need in order to be able to speak to the folks at Southco, our human resources individuals, and also to you, the operations manager there. And we're looking to see if there are any open positions currently. Could you talk to us about some of that kind of?
Yeah, well, we have a significant amount of open positions right now, and they cover all aspects of our operations. We have open positions beginning with assembly. We have positions for material handling, shipping and receiving, secondary operations, primary operations. We have openings across the board up to and including engineering. So we have production planning. We've got shipping and receiving, I mentioned, is an area that we're really focusing on these days. Our business is doing very well. In fact, we expect our first quarter of 2021 to be a record for us in terms of our shipments. And because of that, the demand being high, we have a high need for individuals to come in and be part of our team.
That's great news. Glad to hear that. So these positions that you just briefly spoke about, are they full-time, part-time, all of the above?
Yeah, so we would love to have people come in the capacity that meets their needs. So we certainly have part-time positions available, full-time positions. We have some that are direct hire into full-time. We have some that are temp to full-time hire.
Okay.
And what's, I think, good about it is you can come into an organization like ours, start in one spot, and then develop into other progressionary higher positions. And there's, from a career standpoint, that's real beneficial. I personally, that's how I went through the system. So I've been with the company 35 years. I started out in 1984 in the metal stamping department running a press. And today, in addition to my role at Honeyway Falls, I'm also our Director of Global Manufacturing Development. So, you know, for the right person with both the desire to develop and grow and passion for the for the work, you can really go anywhere you want in this organization.
It's always great to hear about internal growth. I know that a lot of the positions that you do have are going to be positions that would require special licensures and or certificates, particularly forklift drivers and so
Yeah.
forth. They're going to need sort of some sort of certificate. Just want to point out to you that we here at the Veterans Outreach Center do have training programs available for our veterans for free, so that they are able to go out and get things like certification for forklift training, OSHA certification. We can even do first aid, AED, and CPR certifications. And some of these certifications that we have our people go through are either online or they're in person here on campus, or even some of the places off campus that we do have here with the Veterans Outreach Center. With luck, that will help sway you a little bit more to desire having some of our veterans pop by and say, hey, I really would love to work for Southco.
Yeah, and I think that's very complimentary. If somebody comes into the organization and they may have prior experience, but certifications have dropped in the instance of forklift training, we have internal capability to do that, and or we would send people out to get the required training. We also offer job-specific training. So if you come in an assembly capacity, there's control documents that you use to make sure that we're making a quality product, and everybody would individually get the training appropriate for that job level.
Through
And
mentorships, I imagine.
Yeah, we also do a lot with apprenticeships. So we've had people come into the organization that started out, say, in a secondary machine operation. They've got good mechanical aptitude. Positions become available in our tool room. So I mentioned earlier we're vertically integrated. So we also design, manufacture, service, and maintain all of our own tooling for stamping and die casting. So there's apprenticeships to get into tool and die, and people that get into those programs, that's fully supported internally, and that's typically a combination of work hours and classroom hours. For those people that do come on with us full time and choose to do that, we also have a very good tuition reimbursement program. So
That's rare.
you can go to school, the local universities, trade school. It needs to be appropriate relative to the job,
Right.
which is reasonable. But with that, what really makes it good is we'll pay for that class up front, allowing you to take the class, and you just have to show a passing grade at the end to clear that off. So training is a big aspect of what we do at Southco. Because we're vertically integrated, it's easier to start people and develop them through as their skills increase and they advance into higher level positions.
Terrific. Glad to hear this. There's a lot of good news here. What I'd really like to know now is, if I want to work at Southco, how do I apply?
Yeah, so we've got a number of avenues. You can contact our facility directly for application. We also, for individuals coming in on a temp to full-time basis, we have contacts through Remedy, which is one of our local recruiting agencies, and several others. If when in doubt, you can call our direct line at Southco. It's at 624-2545 and ask for the Human Resources Department.
Terrific. Okay. Well, is there anything else special about Southco you might want to point out at this point in time?
Yeah, I think what's unique about us. Southco is a privately held company, so we don't answer on a monthly, quarterly basis to the stockholders. We're also a ESOP company, so a high percentage of the value of our company is owned by the employees. So for our full-time employees in Honeywell Falls, every year we get a percentage of our pay and ownership of the company. It's got a very family-based environment. We've been in the area since 1947.
Wow.
Our company itself is over 100 years old, and we have a good culture of teamwork. We're looking for people that work hard, want to develop and grow, that want to be a part of something bigger in a team working towards common goals. We're looking for people that are safe that have a passion for quality, a passion for the customer. You walk into the back of our facility, the same sign's been there since I started in 1984, and it says, without the customer, there is no paycheck, and that's
very true.
that's what we're about. So it's a great place to work. It's a great place to live, and it's not that far away. So we're hopeful. One of the things that's encouraging for me, speaking with you today, is from my experience, individuals that are veterans or been part of our armed forces, they're usually very well trained. They have good teamwork. They have the ability to learn and to grow. So we're excited about this opportunity, and we hope we can generate some excitement from within your group as well.
That's really terrific. Thank you, Mark. I appreciate you coming by and letting us know about Southco.
You're welcome.
So this is Rich Burgeon and Mark Eggleston for Southco. Take care. Have a good day from Virtual VetNet.